being mayor is giving the state of the city each year, but not because I stand up here before you and actually give a presentation, but it's going back and looking at what's been accomplished for this year. And I think, I'm always amazed, and I think you will be too. I'll be covering a good number of those important items that were accomplished in 2018, but it's difficult. We have to leave some of them off, otherwise we'll be here all night, to be honest with you. I want to do something different this year for my presentation and focus more of my time on the future of our community. I, for one, feel that we can't spend too much time focusing on what we've done and where we are, but need to shift our focus more to where we are going and how we're going to get there. Sit back, buckle up, because we're going back to the future. What I'm going to do is talk about the accomplishments and then tell you what I think is next. Not sure if this is an accomplishment, but Warren and I were re-elected and sworn into office. Jury's out, right? Colin and Brian joined us and were sworn into council. I was appointed as the District 3 GMA president in June. We were recertified as a Tree City for the 18th year in a row, and also as a Plan First community by BCA. We had a new mural unveiled on Mill Street, and I think it's fantastic. I'm sure you'll agree. We won the Chamber's Recycling Challenge for the 6th consecutive year. If I remember right, we had over 600,000 pounds of recycling material. The new comp plan was completed 2 months early and approved by BCA. We launched the Citizen Request for Action software program to track requests for service. Fire Department was named Partner of the Year for Woodstock Elementary School. And the amphitheater hosted 24 events in the year. Picture the new mural, and that was the day it was unveiled. Economic development. Main Street Woodstock changed its name to In Woodstock to encompass all of the city. We celebrated the relocation and expansion of the Play headquarters in downtown, Reformation Brewery's new facility, and the opening of Costco. Purchase Dean Store won the 2018 Most Creative Community Public Relations Initiative Award from the Governor's Tourism Conference. Our farmers market celebrated the 10th anniversary, and we had 176 scarecrows this year as part of the invasion. And I asked Kyle at Friday's unveiling of this presentation, he said we started at about 10 or 15, and that was not too many years ago. Speaking of Kyle, you can't miss him. That was the ribbon cutting for the visitor center. Economic development, the volunteers also donated 25,000 hours of their time, providing the community over $600,000 in value. Parks and Rec. Let me back up. I forgot one thing, and we took it out of the presentation because we didn't think it would fit under the word accomplishments. But Ms. Juanita Hughes has retired, in case you didn't know. And we're going to miss her, but she's still involved. Parks and Rec National Accreditation was renewed by CAPRA. The 2,400 square foot expansion of the Senior Center was completed and opened, and the grant was awarded to connect the Green Prince Trail from Highway 92 to Noonday Park in Cobb County. There's the new Senior Center, the day it was opened. For the police, rated as one of the safest cities in Georgia on multiple lists, property crime rate fell 17%. Over 600 people have now graduated from the Public Safety Academy, and over 100 kids were helped by Shop with a Hero program. Fire Department responded to over 5,700 alarms in the year, responded to almost 4,500 calls in the city and 1,261 in Cherokee County, conducted 1,968 life safety inspections, and maintained an ISO rating of 1, the highest possible rating in the nation. Public Works installed or improved 5 new turn lanes, 6 new signalized pedestrian crosswalks in downtown, enhanced 11 existing crosswalks, renovated and expanded the city center parking lot, and opened Streetscapes Phase 2 on Main Street. I think it came out nice. Finance. Unrestricted fund balance now more than $6 million while maintaining the millage rate at 2011 levels. Received the GFA Distinguished Budget Award for the 3rd year in a row, and also the Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting for the 25th consecutive year. Community development. Permits for the year totaled over $152 million in new construction. Total for 4 years now at $658 million. Collected over $1 million in impact fees for the Parks and Rec Department. Issued 459 new business occupation licenses, 25% of which were home occupation. And they issued over 3,200 total permits. Staggering numbers if you think about it. What's next? Projects underway this budget year: the restroom and playground at Elm Street Green, the Ridge Trail extension, which you're going to talk about tonight, the new community garden on Arnold Mill Road, and while we're on that subject, for the public's knowledge, the existing community garden is actually on Chattahoochee Tech property, and they wish to expand their parking lot, so we are relocating to Arnold Mill Road. Renovations of the gazebo at the park at City Center, which were sorely needed. Morgan's redevelopment. There'll be intersection improvement, sidewalk extension, parking deck, hotel, meeting space, and office space. The parking deck will allow for us to move forward with time parking in downtown. Road improvements. Nice Road and Highway 92, which is slated for 2020. Wood Park Place extension to South on Main, also in 2020. Highway 92 from 575 West will see dual turn lanes at Molly Drive and Woodstock Square, and the conversion of the Home Depot turn lane into a through lane. Nice Road realignment will take place in 2020 and 2021. Mill Street conversion to two-way traffic for the year 20 and 21. Trickham Road widening to Cobb County in the year 20. Trickham Road intersection improvements, they're under design, as well as the Town Lake Parkway interchange improvements and the Ridgewalk interchange improvements. Many of these projects rely on not just the county, but GDOT. And as you all know, when GDOT's involved, things don't move as quickly as we'd like them to. Other approved projects are the 3rd fire station. There are 2 sites acquired, and I believe you all know that Dave thinks the one by Brookshire is the best choice. Development of the Little River Park, design of the new Johnson property park on Main Street at new Morgan's Ace Hardware site. And we received a grant for a community orchard. Projects I'm challenging council to move forward with. Continue expansion of the grid streets when opportunities arise. Continue expansion of the Green Prince Trail system when opportunities also arise. We need to continue adding the water wells. I think they've been hugely successful, and I think all of council agrees with that. And we need to plan for a community meeting space in downtown. Does that mean a civic center? I don't know. That's something we'll have to decide as a group with the proper consultations. Our senior center is at capacity, even though we just expanded it. We need to plan for a bigger senior center. What does that mean and where would it be? That also is up for discussion. Plan to convert the existing senior center into a veteran center for the American Legion and Marine Corps League. And also, I have not talked to them yet, but I plan on talking to the folks at the VA office in Canton and possibly have them down 1 or 2 days a week to see the veterans down here in this end of the county. We'd like to expand the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council to include River Ridge High School. The summer concert series, if you don't know, Mark Wills will open on May 11th. Better Than Ezra. No, I still don't know who they are. It's June 8th. Who's Bad, which is the Michael Jackson tribute, is July 13th. The Molly Ringwalds are September 14th. We have somebody in line for the August 10th concert, but we cannot make that announcement until February 23rd. But we can tell you that this artist has won multiple Grammys and 1 Oscar for Best Song of the Year. There's a little mark. Our story crafted by your dreams. That's our tagline. Hopefully there's no questions, but I want to thank everyone for listening. One thing I'll share with you in conclusion, I want to emphasize as I close out, since 2008, when the residential impact fees were adopted, the city has acquired over 160 acres of property to preserve as green space or parkland. We did in 10 years what we projected to take 20. We don't need to stop preserving property and green space just because we met our goal. In the past 5 years, we've increased the city's unrestricted reserve funds by over $4.3 million, a 250% increase, while at the same time reducing our debt load by almost $8 million. We don't need to stop preparing for the next financial crisis by increasing reserves and reducing debt. I'm proud of these accomplishments, as I know all of you are, but we need to stay focused on these items in the future as well. In retrospect, I believe that the main reason we have been successful in Woodstock was because we weren't afraid to make bold decisions and do what needed to be done to move our city forward. I feel that we've done a good job of keeping the small town feel of Woodstock while offering bigger city amenities. We must maintain that balance in the future. Tonight I've outlined many projects and initiatives that we need to focus on in the coming years to address issues we face and continue moving forward. There's an old saying that comes to mind, no pain, no gain. We're going to see it with some of these projects. But we have to implement many of them, and it will certainly be painful while we're building many of these projects. But it must be done. I want to challenge council to be bold, be decisive, and be forward-thinking. As General Colin Powell once said, a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Don't be afraid to sweat in the coming years. Don't be afraid to be determined, and don't be afraid to work hard in the coming years. Thank you for listening.